This is the Q&A y'all have all been looking for after we hit over 100K. I believe we're at like 130K, maybe a little more. I'm not sure. Y'all tell me if I'm right or wrong. Let's just get into this Q&A. Let's do it.
All right, first question. What's the best video you never put up?
Oh. This video kind of got me in trouble. I had gotten a lap dance. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
I recorded it.
But
we had to take it down.
Unfortunately, I did not have the person's permission that was recording, that was doing a shimmy on my lappy. So therefore, I had to take it down like immediately. My mistake, my bad.
Any plans on when the wedding will take place? Also love you both and love the videos y'all post. Wedding is next year.
Next year, May 27th. That is the date that we met for the very first time in person after being in a 2-year long distance relationship.
Do you have a favorite restaurant to eat at and why? Bojangles.
Oh man.
Bojangles.
Bojangles.
So that is our designated date place.
When she moved in, she got that good. You know what I'm saying? I introduced her to so many things, she can never go back.
Nope.
If she leaves me, she can't eat at any of them places that I introduced her to.
Anyways, who spends the most money?
Yes, it's just unfortunately I just didn't ask. Listen, these questions are set up. Listen, I invest in the video.
Anyways,
you know what I'm saying? I gotta invest in my craft. You know what I'm saying?
All right. How did you two meet? Sorry, I'm new to following you and your fiance. So we're going to answer this question for the last time because there's a lot of new followers. But here's the answer.
Yeah, no problem with you.
No problem with you. We just get that asked a lot.
We've answered this live after live after live, video after video after video. And now they can come here to watch it because there's a whole video of how we met. We met on this little platform called TikTok. The clock sounding app. You might have heard of it. She slid in my DMs on the Instagram after a few weeks of watching me, and then boom!
We talked nonstop.
Every single day.
We talked for 2 months straight before I came up here and met him, so.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
Over and we got naked.
Michael? How y'all been doing or feeling lately? Y'all both are just so amazing and wonderful. We have been doing really good.
I've been feeling pretty good lately because I've learned about balance between content life and actual, like, just living your life from day to day. Because as a content creator, there is not a time where I'm not thinking about content. I'm always thinking about content.
And I have to balance him.
Always coming up with content ideas. I'll be talking about it. She probably gets tired of hearing it. Somewhere along the way, somebody will suggest something. It'll be a horrible idea. And I'm like, fuck off. It's bad. Am I wrong, though? Am I wrong?
Anyways, where do you get all your SpongeBob clothes from? Depending. Walmart sometimes has stuff.
Bruh, not even sponsored, but Amazon.
Amazon has
It's
it.
your boy up. You know what I'm saying?
Amazon has gotten it.
No.
Rue 21. Spencer's has them sometimes.
Spencer's.
But we don't go in Spencer's no more.
I'm cutting that out.
Sorry.
That store.
Anyway.
Anybody that shops there?
We don't have a designated area that we get SpongeBob from.
Basically, I got kicked out.
Oh, so we're back at that now. Would you ever travel to meet your fans? I'm a photographer and I would love to photograph.
Travel to meet friends?
Fans!
Oh. Sorry. Would I ever travel to meet friends? Like a meet and greet type thing? Like that I got set up? But
you
like
said
with
friends.
like... I said friends again?
Yeah.
Like a meet and greet type things? Like set up to like meet fans?
Yeah,
like,
we might in the future.
Yeah, that'd be cool in the future. But we don't know anything about like how to go about orchestrating anything like that. Orchestrating, is that the right word?
Yeah.
I went to college for a little bit. Give me some skin.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Meat. What?
Are you ready for the next question?
Let's get it.
How many kids would you both want and in what order, and when do you guys plan on getting married? So we already answered.
Listen, picture this. I want to have as many kids for every chore of the house. So I can just think about content.
Are you gonna pop out on them babies?
Next question.
No. Wait a minute.
Next question. It's not up for it's not up for like an interview. Like just next question.
Are you guys planning on getting any tattoos together? I love you both so much.
No, absolutely not. I'm already perfect. Why add to something that like I look like somebody drew me? Absolutely not.
Well, I have tattoos.
Well, you were young, and now that you're with me, you know better. The wheezing. My wheezing is out of control.
Listen.
Today. I can't stop it.
My tattoos are beautiful.
Beautiful.
They have a meaning.
Yeah, like tattoos. Like, I'm not against tattoos. That was a joke. Obviously, that was a joke. Tattoos that have meaning, super sick. I love them.
Mine have
they
meaning.
Look dope on people. But people that get the tattoos just
Because, it looks so different and nobody has this.
you're dumb. You're dumb.
Do y'all play Apex Legends? No.
No.
How do you make your relationship work? Mine turned into fighting all the time. You have to have communication.
You gotta have that communication, and you gotta be willing, like, when something's on your mind, you gotta be willing to communicate it, and you can't be, like, nervous or worried about if it's gonna start an argument. If you're worried that it's gonna start an argument,
There's a problem.
get in it.
Well, also, too, if you're fighting all the time, it's because neither one of you are listening to each other.
Both
You
of you
have to
suck.
listen.
You gotta listen. You gotta not suck. You gotta listen. And, like, when somebody's talking, like when she's talking, I'm listening. I'm not cutting her off every little corner to be like, hold on, you're overreacting. That's what you always do. We can fix this right here. The sign is here. Stop it. No, I listen. I take the time to understand what she means, because that's time well spent. And then I talk about, well, maybe we could go about it this way. Therefore, it doesn't
And
like, bother
also-
you. Did you see that lisp that just came out of my mouth? That doesn't bother you as much.
Well, also, too, you can't be looking for a fight either. If you're looking for a fault in everything that they say, you're not listening.
Yeah, and usually if you're looking for a fault in everything as they say, y'all can't get through the day without argument. You need, like, time apart or new people. How to get over a girl? Get under the next one.
Next question.
This is great advice.
No.
But it is unlicensed. Use at your own risk.
Do pineapples go on pizza? No.
Okay, what's crazy? Just check this out, right?
We're over
Check
if you
this
say
out,
yes.
right? At first, I was like, listen, pineapple on pizza? That's disgusting. Get that out of my face. You disgusting piece of filth, right? But now, like, I tried it one time. And I'm be honest, like, it's not bad. Now, it's not like, damn, you gotta make that pineapple pizza, you know what I'm saying? Pepperoni pizza. And that's that. You know? But throw some little bacon bits on it, and I'm smacking my mama. That so good. I really wouldn't smack my mom. My mom would beat the out of me.
Why are your feet so big?
Listen, hold on. I answered this before. The line stops here. 4'9", legally blind. Why are my feet so big? You can look at me in videos and see a lot of things are probably a little bit unproportional. You know what I'm saying? Like, my forearm next to the average person, it's about the same size. Some people's bigger and some people's are smaller. But right here with these, right here with this manliness right here, you know what I'm saying? This is where it gets short, but it's still manly. It's still manly. It's still manly.
Put it away. Was your fiance ever a cheerleader?
No, she wasn't.
I was
She was
in
a color guard.
Yeah, I was in color guard.
She was
I flipped the flags.
She was flipping flags. Flipping. What is? I can't speak. It's been so long since I've been on YouTube. I'm rusty. I'm a noob. She used to flip flags.
Or like my papa always said, she'd go flip the flug.
She flipped the flug.
Yep.
She's out there flipping the flug like no other fluger. I kill me.
Anyway.
It's a joy to be around me. It
Okay.
honestly is.
When you first set eyes on your beauty, how long before you knew she was the one? What was the one thing that drew you to her? Or drew her? No. What was the one thing that drew her to you?
Now, her smile was just amazing. Like the way she glue up, like when she saw me, when she saw all this, she was like, damn, that man's manly. What can I say? Agree.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Next question.
How long before you knew she was the one?
When I first saw her, I can't speak. Ah! when I first saw her, some people believe that like love at first sight doesn't exist. Hold on, brother. When I first saw her, she had messaged me. Well, she messaged me, and then I saw her picture, and I was like, what is it about this girl that I want to know so much? Like, I cannot stop thinking about her. Like, I go to think about something else. Like, I'll go to swipe through some content. I'll be watching some YouTube or whatever. But her, I just could not get off my mind. I was like, there is something about her that I'm drawn to. And I'm feeling this way, and I don't know what's going on, but I gotta know what it is. And I was drawn to her ever since. And we went every day talking, not a day without talking.
And now I got the ring.
Now she got the ring.
Now I got the ring.
There! When did you know you were different from others, and how did you handle it?
When did I know that I was different? I was walking through school and everybody's taller. And everybody's writing from the board, but I can't even see the board.
I shouldn't have laughed. I'm sorry.
You laughed a little too hard.
I'm sorry.
We're going to talk about this after the video.
Is anyone else your height in your family?
No, everybody's tall. It's just me. Like, my dad is 6'2". My brother's 5'11". My mom's about like 5'6", 5'7", something like that. Everybody's taller. It's just me.
How to not care about what people do or say.
I can't see what people think about me. I can't see what people think about me. And like, to be honest, like, I don't care. Like, I'm never growing up. Don't get smart. Don't even lie. Don't even lie. Like, I'm never gonna grow up. I'm always gonna be a kid at heart, and I'm doing what I love. They can sit behind the screen and like be a little keyboard warrior if they want to, but I'm still gonna do what I want. And like, I'm still like gonna look at them and be like, damn, must be sad.
What's your favorite video you ever posted?
Oh man, had to be the proposal video. I wanted to catch it, and I wasn't even gonna put it out, right? I was just gonna keep that for us.
Yeah.
I asked her if she wanted to put it out, so therefore I was like, we need like different angles. I feel like that would just be a cool thing, like in case like we wanted to like screenshot like a picture and just like keep it forever, right? Like just that whole video, like there was like no edits, just a frame change. But there was no edits at like absolutely.
And it was perfect.
Like through the whole proposal. At the end, because we were being funny, I cut out some things like just to make it funny. But through the proposal, like there's absolutely like no cuts. Like that part, like it was amazing, and I love it.
What was the biggest thing you guys had to overcome as a couple, and how did you do it? The distance.
Pretty much the distance, but
it wasn't
I will
ever
say
a
this.
problem.
The distance, but I will say this. We actually got to see each other about like every month or every other month. So
yeah. I think the longest we didn't see each other was when we
was about 2 months?
Was 2 months, and that's when we first started talking.
Long distance relationships where you never really get to see each other, I can see those like not working out. But we, like every chance we were able to, like we got to see each other. And also, like either she is coming here, or she's coming to get me, and we going all the way to Georgia to spend time with her family, or she's spending time with me and my family.
And how we overcome it, we never let it get to us. To be honest, because we FaceTimed every moment that we had.
Every day, bro. Like when we went to sleep. She had really bad Wi-Fi, right?
He'd sit there and look at me like I look like a Minecraft character.
Bro, she'd be like, "I'm gonna go use the bathroom." I'm back from the bathroom. I'm like, you never left. You was smiling the entire time. You know what I'm saying? And like, the lag was like that serious. We'd play games on FaceTime. We'd have dinner dates on FaceTime. Like, we'd be munching oodles and noodles right along, just like the proposal video. Like, we'd be watching YouTube. We'd be watching SpongeBob together. We
did everything on FaceTime. Like,
FaceTime was our relationship.
But, like, I'm telling you, but it felt like we were with each other all the time because that's how that's how our relationship started, so it felt normal. What's something you wish your younger self knew that you know now?
To not care what people think about me. Because let's be honest, I can't see what people think about me. I can't worry about what people think of me. Unless I go ask them what they absolutely think about me, I don't care. And I didn't ask. Just be you. Like, this is why I made this platform. I'm 4'9", I'm legally blind. Y'all see in every video, I'm going out and I'm having fun regardless what people say or what they think about me. You see it in the comments all the time what people think about me, but I'm still continuing to upload to put that message out to you.
And you're in control of your own life and your own happiness.
Yeah, other people,
Not
except him. get them. Get them.
Anyways, not trying to be rude, but was you born blind, or did you get in an accident or something that made you blind again? Not trying to be rude. Love your video.
So I was born legally blind, right? I have this eye disease that I was born with called cone rod dystrophy. It's where I have these big gaping holes in the back and the center of my eyes, so my center vision is not good. I see that the camera's there. I see that the screen is facing us, but I can't tell like where I'm at. I had to ask her if I'm even in frame, you know what I'm saying? I see the big ass microphone on the camera. I see the camera, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my peripheral is a little better. If I squint my eyes, so much light gets into my eyes to where like it makes everything too like fuzzy.
Yeah.
Like makes it like, if it's too bright, it's hard for me to see. If I squint my eyes, it blocks out a little bit of light. I can make out what's in front of me a little bit better. But like, if I'm like this, bro, I can't see. I can't see now.
Who was your biggest inspiration?
Oh man, like to do like content? Is that what I mean?
Just your biggest inspiration.
Biggest inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I guess probably for why you do what you do.
I got multiple. Man! First of all, check it out. Jesus. First of all. Jesus was my biggest inspiration. Regardless what people said or thought, he was still doing what he wanted to do. People like content creators, for example. People like, probably get some hate for this, but like Logan Paul. Regardless what people said or thought, he was still doing him, and he was like killing the game. That's why a lot of people hated him. Like
yeah,
it was like his content is so cringe, but something about it's working. Like, he's pulling them views, he's pulling in them numbers, like he's able to pay them bills. Content creators like Logan, all the controversial people, Steve will do it, iFerg, all kinds of people like that. Anybody that like just pisses you off, I love them. Crucifix. Oh my god, what a I am.
Yeah.
Crucifix, one of the
I got you, Cruce.
dopest people I have ever met in my life. He's somebody, like, check this out. I've always heard this saying, never meet your heroes. I met my hero one time. Dude was the coolest dude I ever met in my life. When you talking to this dude, right? When you're talking to this, and you can attest to this. When you're talking to this man, he is not just listening. What is the term I am looking for? He is invested into what you're saying.
He's basically experiencing your story.
Like, when you meet this dude, he is everything that you thought he would be.
Or what you want him to be.
Now, mind you, he is a normal guy. Like, he can get tired, he can get drained.
Soul.
But that dude, soul is golden. Going straight to heaven. Shout out to the goober.
What's your advice on how to make a woman happy in a relationship?
Oh man, what is your advice on how to make a woman happy in a relationship? Talking to them, communication, listening to them, asking them how they are, what they would like to do. And I'll tell you this, is another thing. Late at night, right? Later in the evening, a little bit after supper time, you feeling hungry, she's feeling hungry, go get you some food at night, bro. That woman be happy. You listening to her, you complimenting her every single day, and she can tell that you actually mean it. And you feeding that girl, that girl happy. That girl gonna give you the glug 9,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gonna grab it with two hands,
Michael.
like she's for it. That's probably getting cut out. I'm gonna leave it in.
Michael!
I'm gonna leave it in. I kill me. I'm sorry.
What's your best advice to keep a healthy relationship going? Communication! I'm yelling that because nobody knows how to fucking communicate in this day and age.
What'd you say? Oh, listening to somebody.
What made you want to share so much of your life with others? And also, thank you for the laughs and the inspiration.
Trying to get that message out there. 4'9", legally blind. I'm going out regardless what they say. If they hate me, love me, I'm still putting out that content, distracting somebody that's going through a hard time, trying to make their day a little bit better, leaving a spark in their life. I didn't even write that down. Next question.
Who was your biggest supporter in your family to be a YouTuber?
Oh my God. Okay, so my family loves me. They always like lift up my spirit, and they're like, just go do it. You know what I'm saying? But like, understand, they didn't like my family, like my parents, like my brother and stuff, like didn't understand like a lot about like content or social media in general. But my cousin, bruh, when my cousin saw me that I was vlogging, when my cousin saw me and saw that I was vlogging, dude called me up, gave me some pointers, helped me understand things about the internet, and then boom, like he was all up in it. He was,
and he's still
like,
your biggest
even
supporter.
like regardless of like if it was a hobby or not, like if he was talking to me like, okay, this is a hobby, this is something you like to do, also this is what can come out of it. Like you could turn this into a job. And now
it's a job.
Like after like 3 years of being a content creator, I'm employed.
And he's still a big supporter.
Crazy.
Still
like,
big.
He'll tell me, like he'll call me and tell me about the videos that he liked the most. Like even the ones that like he wasn't messing with, and I like that shit because like I love the honesty. Like when you see a video, I don't want you to just come up and be like, oh my God, I just like your content. I want you to be like, hey bro, like your content's good, but hey, this one right here had me cracking, brother. I loved it.
How can you help your significant other communicate when something is wrong with them?
Oh, I make her sit there, right? Because she has really severe anxiety to the point she has an irregular heartbeat. Her heartbeat beats twice as fast as ours does. So when something's bothering her, I can absolutely tell. She'll tell me nothing's wrong, but I'll be like, I'm going to sit here until like, and sometimes she may have trouble figuring out what's wrong. She may have trouble trying to convey her feelings. So I'll be like, we're going to sit here. I'm gonna take the time. I'm gonna say, take your time. I'm gonna be right here. I got all day, and you just sit there, get yourself together, deep breaths, and when you're ready to talk or try to communicate it to me, we're gonna put it together.
And then he's the only person that can get me to talk when I don't want to. And that's a lot of the time when if I have something going on, because a lot of times I think it's stupid in my head.
Because a lot of people, like, when they're going through something at first, like, they'll be like, they're feeling an emotion, like, they might be upset about it, and they don't really want to talk about it. That's a bad thing to do, because that's when it's going to become a habit, and you're just going to hold that shit in, and that's not good for your mental health.
Nope. What is you and your lady's fave meal to cook together?
I love her homemade burritos. She probably loves making baked spaghetti. But together, we make them both. But my top, them homemade burritos, brother, they be magnificent. They be exquisite.
Okay, next one.
Is that, did I say that right?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
I did.
All right.
Joe Rogan's podcast. Who needs college?
I'm also a little person. I suffer with severe anxiety. How do you deal with the starers, pointers, and haters?
So, we go out and we get noticed. But even before all the social media, all the cameras, all the pictures that we take, there was a time where people stared at me. And either they'd laugh at me, or they'd be pointing, they'd be talking to each other, like murmuring amongst themselves, whatever it may be. The plus to that, for me, to be honest, legally blind, couldn't see any of it. Now my family, oh, it was a problem, bro. They was ready to throw hands. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be like, what's going on? Why you getting loud? You know, like, what did they do? And they're over there staring at me, and they're talking about me or whatever, and they're smiling, they're laughing and stuff, pointing. And so pretty much, like, that never really bothered me, because, like, of course, like, me being legally blind, but, like, with my family, it really did. But I learned later on that once I found what I love to do, that blocked out all negativity whatsoever. I stopped caring about what people say, what people think, and I'm just doing me. Once you find that thing, your passion, that one thing that you just grab a hold of and you fall in love with, and, like, you see nothing but it, you don't care about nothing but it, that blocks out everything.
Yep.
You're like, when you're going through something, you're just looking forward to doing what you love.
How can you ride a bicycle?
How can I ride a bicycle? Bersky! I ride the same size bicycle as everybody else. I don't know what you're talking about.
How do you and Emmy work out your disagreements?
How do we work out our disagreements? Okay, once we take a little bit of time apart, we take a little bit of time to breathe, we get our thoughts together, we calm down. She finally comes to her senses and she comes over and she's like, you know what, Michael, I'm sorry. Like, I was wrong. Like I was in the wrong. Like, what I said, I didn't mean it. I was just upset. I admit that. I'm like, yeah, I know. I knew you would come to your senses. Like, I love you. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. Don't let it happen again. We're gonna have some problems, like some real problems. You know, I'm feeling? Because I'm a man. I'm gonna let her know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let your woman know. Don't ever let your woman dog you. Like, if she's in the wrong, like, I'm tired of that. I'm sick of that. Like, the woman's always right. You know, if you're right, you the man. Stand your ground. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
You about to feel something real.
What are you talking about?